Hey everybody, it's Ricardo and Shaun. We are here in Las Vegas, and we are just about to step into the 14th Annual Interactive Achievement Awards, which for those of you that don't know is basically the industry Oscars for video games. And Shaun, before we take our seats, why don't you go talk to folks in line and just kind of get your finger on the pulse of what's about to go down?
I think I should do that. Why don't I do that right now? All right, so here we are talking to Randy Pitchford from Gearbox. Randy, looking back at 2010, what are some of your personal favorite games from the past year?
I'll tell you what, there were so many great games. One of the things that I'm excited about are some of the games that maybe didn't reach as much as much commercial acclaim, but deserve the critical acclaim. And there are a few nominees like that tonight. One of my favorites was a game called Enslaved. I also think more people need to discover Limbo. That was incredible stuff.
Some of the favorite games of mine this year have been smaller games. Things like Costume Quest, Pixel Junk Shooter. Games that I've spent a lot of time in, which are very different to the games that we traditionally make as a company, which are really big games.
Alan Wake, loved it. Heavy Rain, loved it. And I'm loving that story is just becoming an integral part of the art form.
These days, I've become an avid iPhone gamer. Literally, the vast majority of my game playing takes place on the iPhone. I play 10 games a month probably to completion on the iPhone.
Both of us played Red Dead Redemption. Ray will tell you more about that than I did. I played a bit, he played a lot. I also played a lot of Halo Reach.
Certainly Halo Reach. And played a lot of mobile stuff, Angry Birds. I play a lot when I'm traveling. So there's great games across the board that, frankly, too many to list.
For me, this year was about StarCraft 2. StarCraft's my favorite game of all time.
I actually play Minecraft. I like it a lot. So it's a good game. Yeah. What about you?
I have to agree.
Resetter was a pretty good game too.
Well, I mean, it was kind of a guilty pleasure, but I played Final Fantasy 13 start to finish. I'm not sure if that's up tonight or not, though.
Any other personal favorites from 2010 that you guys are hoping to see win some awards tonight?
Well, that's a good question.
Limbo,
yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Any predictions, if you could put on your fortune teller hats?
I don't want to predict because we're up for 6, and so we're crossing our fingers for ourselves very selfishly today.
The Enslaved game is pretty good, actually.
A game that is really accessible in terms of the quantity of time that I do have is Angry Birds, and I know you guys are going to hear a lot about it, but I mean, it's a really accessible experience for just about anyone.
Angry Birds is up for an award. I would really like to see those guys get some recognition. I think they did a great job. I think that I played a lot of Call of Duty, Black Ops this year.
Let's see. Well, I know Red Dead Redemption is up for some tonight, and that's one that I'm a particularly big fan of, even though I haven't played it as much as I would like to, because I have to go buy a piece of hardware to play it.
Looking forward to 2011. Any games that have you excited? Any trends that you're looking forward to seeing grow this year?
Well, the thing I'm most excited about in 2011 is finally shipping Duke Nukem Forever, right? Hail to the king, baby.
Killzone 3 is coming out next month. It's kind of a cheap one to be rooting for because I worked on it, but still looking forward to it.
What's coming out? I don't even know now.
Bastion's coming out.
Oh, Bastion. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, I think social is a total red herring. It's going to totally go nowhere. iPhone, iPad, right. Forget it.
Done.
Android, whatever.
Hey folks, Shaun and Ricardo here at the conclusion of the 2011 Interactive Achievement Awards, the flagship award show of the D.I.C.E. Summit. Ricardo, I suppose the big story this year, the big winner, Mass Effect 2 taking home Game of the Year. What do you think?
Lots of Canadian love here. I think for those of us that have remembered BioWare from the very beginning, it's really cool to see them grow to this. The Doctors got inducted to the Hall of Fame. Mass Effect kind of cleaned up. It's a good show for them.
We saw a lot of Ray Musica and Greg Zachuk up there. Those guys pretty much were up there for like half the night, I think.
Super nice, always with a slightly different thank you speech, which was nice.
Yeah, absolutely. And, those guys are also very humble, too, so it was nice to see that sort of personality up on stage. Some of the other big stories of the night so far, some games that you might expect to be a little bit overlooked tonight, won a few awards, games like Heavy Rain.
Yeah, Heavy Rain actually picked up quite a few awards, which was cool because it was very experimental. And, it's been something that they've talked about through the whole summit. Everybody's really happy that Heavy Rain got made and that it's being appreciated, so it's good to see.
And one of the other games that took home some awards tonight, Red Dead Redemption, sort of in contrast to last year, where Uncharted 2 pretty much clean house. They won basically all the awards in the 2010 ceremony. Tonight it was sort of evenly split between Mass Effect 2 and Red Dead Redemption. You think that's a good thing for the industry, a little more competition?
You know, it's good to see a lot of variety. It's like everybody liked a little bit of everything, and that's cool because we kind of need that to stay healthy.
And Angry Birds, one of the Game of the Year finalists. Sort of, we're seeing portable mobile gaming sort of rise to the top here. It's kind of a big story, right?
Yeah, we've definitely seen that during the whole summit. There's been a lot of talk about mobile and social and kind of how it's all coming to this moment of change that's in the industry. It's kind of now, kind of in a couple years. You know, everybody's got a different theory about when it's all going to hit and when games are going to change.
All right, guys, there you have it. That's your wrap-up for the 2011 Interactive Achievement Awards. Mass Effect 2, BioWare, the big winners tonight. See you guys later.